Good morning, Flosstube. It is Tuesday. Normally I record my regular Flosstube videos on Monday, but you know, after the Christmas holidays, they get a little behind when you work from home and your kids are home all the time, and you don't want to spend all of your time that they're home working. So I've been busily trying to get caught up. I have two happy things to take care of today, and then I have a little bit of sad news. So I'll get to that in a minute. First of all, the Because Monday giveaway. This was a giveaway that the last time I did this, it was December the 17th. So this one's been a little bit of a long time coming. So if you remember, the last Because Monday giveaway was this pattern by Scissortail Designs called Snow Day. And I've done a Scissortail Designs before, and it's a lovely chart. Not this particular one, a different one with a snowman, and it's really a sweet chart. And the comment out of, there were 157 comments on the Because Monday draw in the Facebook group, and the winner was, the comment chosen was number 31, and the winner is Mary O's. So congratulations, Mary. I hope that you love it, and I'll get it into the mail as soon as I can. I have a couple other giveaways still to get into the mail. One of them is the Pass the Stash, the Main Street Station. I now have a drawer dedicated for the giveaways that the winner has been chosen, and there's still a couple in there that still need to get out into the mail. So my apologies for the delay. They will get sent very soon. Okay, so congratulations again, Mary. I'm going to get to today's Because Monday draw in a few minutes. The next thing that I need to say, I need to give a shout out to Claudia. Hi, Claudia. And Claudia's mom, I don't know your name. However, the coolest thing happened this past weekend. Sarah and I were on our way out of town, and we happened to stop at a Tim Hortons that we always stop at when we're on our way out of town. It's our favorite one. It's on a stretch of road that takes you out to the highway, and 99% of the time we go through the drive-through. And Sarah was driving this time, and she didn't want to go through the drive-through, so I said, oh, we'll just park and we'll go in, which we never do at this particular one. But it's always, the coffee's always good, it's always pretty fast service, so we always hit this one. And so we walked inside and we placed our order, and then the next thing I know, the cutest girl behind the counter is passing me my order, and she says, do you do Flosstube? And it was so out of the blue and unexpected, and for a minute I sort of, you know, didn't really, I almost didn't understand what she was saying, and then, you know, I clued in, and I just thought it was the nicest thing to have happen on my Saturday. And the best part about it was that Sarah was with me, and she's 17, and you know, when you're 17, it takes a lot to think that your mom is pretty cool, and I think I gained a few cool points on Saturday. So Claudia, it's all thanks to you. Thank you so much, and thanks for making my day. It was really quite fun. Okay, so today, the rest of today's episode is not going to be like a normal Flosstube, Monday Flosstube, because we lost, our stitching community here in London lost one of our members yesterday. Her name was Audrey, and she was just the most amazing and wonderful woman. And I've known her. She was one of the first stitchers that I met over 10 years ago when I first joined the sort of stitching community that was part of Thread Nye's crowd of people. And I met her at my very first retreat that I ever went to through Thread Nye. and very quickly discovered that she actually lived in my neighborhood very close to me. She lived with her daughter and her daughter's family here in my neighborhood. And so we very quickly became fast friends. And she went into the hospital on Boxing Day, and we got the news that she passed away yesterday. And I will tell you a few Audrey stories on Friday off the grid, because she was the kind of crafter that we all dream of growing up to become. And she was, one of my friends, Martha, described her best, vivacious and gracious. She was both of those things pretty much 100% of the time. And she was just one of those women that you were so glad that you knew. And I'm really going to miss her. So I'll tell you more about her and the amazing life that she led on Friday. So getting into today's Because Monday draw, this one is a bit of a special one. One of the things that Kathy at Thread and I was really good at doing was trying to introduce new crafts into our collective skill set. And she was always very encouraging that we try something new, discover, you know, a new technique or a new skill set. And so she frequently would have classes as part of our retreats or classes through the store where we could, you know, try these new things. And so a number of years ago, and I don't remember how many, but it was a few years back, she brought in some kits for wool applique sweatshirt designs that you could cut out the wool patterns and then applique them onto a sweatshirt of your own purchase. And then I believe the instructions ask you to cut up the center of it, and then you sew sort of a cardigan opening into the front of it. My friend Martha made one. My friend Kathy, the owner of the shop, she started to make one. Or I believe she made one. She made one. That's right. She did make one. It was more of a Christmas one. The kit that I have to give away today is the second sweatshirt design that my friend Kathy was going to make for herself. And she just never got around to it. And so I received this from her yesterday. And it reminds me of my friend Audrey, because Audrey finished and wore hers all the time. And so this giveaway today is kind of a special one. It's a full kit. It was opened. Kathy did open it. She took the wrapper off the wool. That's it. Other than that, everything else is still in the bag, and the original wrapper is still in the bag. So I'm going to insert, actually I don't think I need to. If I take this out of the package, I think you can see it clearly enough. The front of the sweatshirt will look like this. And it's all appliqued on by you. The back of the sweatshirt will look like this. It's just a lovely autumn design. And all of the templates for these appliqued pieces are in here. And the kit comes with every single scrap of wool fabric. And it's been kept in this bag the whole time. So it's clean, it's dust-free, it's been sealed. All of the wool needed for the pattern is in here. So again, this is it's a Primitive Gatherings kit. So that's today's special giveaway. And it's in memory of my friend Audrey. And I know Kathy would be pleased as well that it was going out in honor of a woman that we all loved and admired so much. So I know this is not a regular Flosstube today, and I do have some stitching to share with you, but I think I'd like to save that for next Monday, if that's okay with you. And I will be back on Friday to tell you some stories about Audrey when I don't have to look you in the eyes, and I can keep my composure the way I would like to. And so I will see you on Friday for Friday Off the Grid, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Happy stitching.